So yeah, we're playing 16. Hi, Torgal. Best boy.
Good, honest word.
Okay, so what were we doing? Oh, right, we got to go find the. You got kidnapped.
He goes to Eastpool.
Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, hi, Jill. Bye, Jill. That's right, we're looking for the.
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon.
Get away from me!
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on.
Oh, I found the guy.
There he is.
Hold on, we're coming!
Stay down! Yeah! Sick of Torgal.
Good job, Torgal.
Get him!
Nice.
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn around. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, eh?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away.
You better.
The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
You know, Clive has really fallen into the role of silent protector since arriving here, which I know he needed to do, but he fell into the role pretty quick.
You ain't pulled that sword from its scabbard.
She's not talking about a sword.
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the Founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
We'd be delighted.
Nice. Nice.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth about why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
Oh yeah, I guess there were a lot of bearers here when he was a kid.
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, aye. Let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, he weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
What? They're born bearers? I don't understand. What are the conditions?
Innit? Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them. Since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
I don't think we need to see it, but alright, lady.
And we'll see it at an abbey.
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowwise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
Sure. Okay. I'm gonna look around the town a little bit, though. I didn't look around before. I just kind of went straight to Martha. Yeah.
There's one missing.
Let's say if they're Gisel greens, the chocobos probably took off with them.
So much for all parts of the Empire being equal, if that's all the crystal they give us.
Ooh, a chest. Forevermore. Let's see, he's working on the bridge, so I can't go that way. I mean, I probably could. I'm sure Clive could, you know, rough it if he needed
weren't
to.
for that mark, I'd be on you like a rash.
You're a whore.
You ain't pulled that sword from its scabbard in days.
You're not talking about a sword.
Come on.
Come and have a look. Don't be shy.
I'm assuming they're not going to sell anything to me because I'm brand. Oh wait, will you sell something?
Anything catch your eye?
Well, she is. Gaia Blade +2. Everything to sell? You know, I like the accessories I have on, so yeah, you can have these.
Is that everything?
Shut up.
I wanted one of those.
Good. You got one of those. I want this.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome. No, you can't have that.
Well.
Hold on a second. I misread the stats on that. I thought... I confuzzled myself.
What are you after?
Why don't you take this? Because I confused myself. I don't want that. Okay.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. Keep them nice and fresh.
Uh-huh. Okay. I think you guys rely on crystals too much.
Did you hear the latest?
Titan spat with Shiva. Crusaders didn't stand a chance even with an icon.
Oh. Hey, Shiva's right there.
When he
Rude.
gets to Eastpool, leave him in the pile. We'll take him over when the bridge is back up.
And when's that gonna be?
Oops. Sorry. There was a spider on my wall, and I needed to kill it. Okay.
Which stuff was for the Golden Stables again?
You probably shouldn't lose your stuff. Oh, do I have to go out? Do I have to go out and around? I'll probably have to go out and around. I think. Yeah. It was a small spider. If it was a bigger spider, I'd have gone to get my brother.
You barely
That's one of over.
Whoop. Oh, hello.
Get him, boy! Over here. Get him!
Rudeness.
There, boy!
Nice. Good job, Torgal.
You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him. Get him, boy.
Good job, Torgal.
What a fine hound.
It glitched because the enemy's there. That's funny. Okay. I love the combat in this game. I saw something back here, though. I saw another 14 creature. Ah, I did! Oh, I can attack you. I don't want to attack you. Another one. Another 14 creature at HD. They're not as big in this game. I'm not going to attack you. I'm just admiring you for a second. Okay. Okay. I'm good now. Do you Death Blossom's mind? I love Garuda's attacks. They're so crazy. Just like her, I guess. Yes. It was still a 14 creature.
Let's make this quick. Sick of Torgal.
You know, having the power of the Phoenix must be nice, because flying enemies just can't get away from you. I'm going to assume I can't go through the water. Can I? 5, can you swim? Nope. Okay. Alright, so there's no way over there from this side then. Is there a way there from the town and I just didn't see it, maybe? I mean, I'm not gonna say no to the extra experience, but... I wonder if there's another exit out of the town? Maybe I didn't see. I only saw the one to the bridge. Boy, I missed a shiny over here. Excuse me. Excuse me, guys. Maybe there's another path I didn't see. Excuse me, Chocobo.
You barely have to step.
Oh yeah, can I go down there? No, I think that still puts me in the same spot I already was. I need a path over there.
Any goods to Eastpool, leave them in the pot.
Where'd you get these turnips?
Fresh cuts, fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts.
Oh, here we go. There's no rule that says I can't use this.
I knew that children were tested, that a bearer's fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way, did we?
No.
Nope, he was made one later.
You know what to do, boy. Over here. Get him. Sick him, Toggle. Get him, boy.
Nice. More Gil. What's with that chocobo? Well, he looks pretty. I don't really want to attack him. Are you gonna run away? Oh, you're gonna attack me. Okay, I was kind of thinking you would run away because chocobos are big chickens, but if you're gonna attack me...
Keep your distance, boy. You know what to do, boy. You know what to do, boy. You know what to do, boy.
I like how he talks to Torglin without me using the buttons. Well, I kind of feel bad because that chocobo is so pretty. But, oh well, he attacked me. I know, I was wondering about that because he was such a pretty colored chocobo. Crab! Another 14 model.
Finished.
Nice. There's a shiny over here. I want the shiny. Let me have the shiny.
Get him.
That attack just keeps going, by the way. Like, I don't have to keep pushing the button.
You know what to do, boy.
You know, that brings up an interesting question. Do chocobo taste like chicken?
Get him, boy. There, boy.
I would assume they do. There's a shiny by that buffalo. I feel like if I go get that shiny, that buffalo's gonna attack me. I don't want to attack the 14 ones. But yeah, maybe turkey. Okay. No, no, no. Nope. Do not attack the buffalo, Torgal. I didn't even want to attack that chocobo. That was by accident. Wait a minute. I think I'm going the wrong way. I think I have to go this way. I think. I can't. Yeah. Also, Jill, I feel like I'm doing all the fighting. Just throwing that out there.
You know what to do. There, boy. You know what to do, boy.
So, does this bridge go down? No? Okay, so there's gotta be another way. So maybe this wasn't the right way then? Oh, yeah, let's look right up here. I wonder if you get him out in this game. I don't remember if that was ever mentioned. Hornet.
Get him.
Nice. Can't say no leveling up. I don't want to attack the chocobo again. I just want the shiny. Okay.
There's the Abbey. What darkness awaits us within, I wonder.
Let's go and see.
In a second. Bloom Widow.
Get him, boy.
That's an interesting name for a spider.
Get him. Sick him, Torgal.
Did they just not want to use Black Widow? Okay. Creepy spooters, yes. Ooh, a gravesite. Cemetery. Yeah, that's the word I meant. Go away, spiders. I hear your little crackling back there. Crackling, cackling, the clicky noises they are making.
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
What's up?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me.
I don't want to die. Please, Father. Something for the pain. I beg you.
Are they petrified?
The light. It fades. I don't want to die alone.
Yeah, they look like they're
It's
turning into
all
stone.
right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can, for the time they have left.
Yeah, they're turning into stone.
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside.
Ah.
There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that. But we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again and find the happiness denied you in this life.
What gift?
Thank you, Father.
Is it from the brand? Does that mean that's gonna happen to Clive? Nope, he's gone.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now their final moments may be moments of peace. When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
Alright. I guess we'll be the bearer of bad news. No pun intended. I did not think that sentence through before I said there was no pun intended there.
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
Yes, we should.
That still doesn't answer my question, though. Like, is it a gift they're born with, or is it from the brand?
You know what to do, boy. Over here. You know what to do, boy.
That explains the graves over there. It wasn't on purpose, okay? Clive, do you have to make a noise every time you pull the lever? Is the lever that heavy? You need to work on your muscles.
Fresh cuts, fresh cuts. Get your
Don't be
fresh
shy.
Finally got me!
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. It was good, honest work.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Use profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us.
Another seal. Cool. Slumbering chocobo.
And know that you will always be welcome here. You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
Oh, she did recognize him. I wondered. Uh-oh. Sid?
Sid?
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
How's your hand?
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to.
Hey, he's being petrified.
Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
He's turning to stone too. As if we didn't just see that. Okay, so that will happen to Clive.
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
I knew a girl, back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
This is about what's her face?
Sid.
Garuda.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate?
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. and I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself. I'll try.
He'll think about it. That's what that translates to.
I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
That's funny. Clive, you're not where I left you. Oh, is there a side quest available? Yes.
I have to find him before the...
What's up?
Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive, aren't you?
Huh?
Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil with that blade.
You look like you're in a hurry. Where are you going?
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment. It might cost a man his life.
Sounds serious. What happened?
It's not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here, if you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand. Will you help me find him?
Oh, yeah.
Of course. We bearers have to look out for each other.
Thank you, Clive. With your help, we might catch up with him yet. His name's Norris. We need to find him and get him to Martha before the Imperials sniff him out.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the old time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him.
I'm gonna...
Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it?
Can I punch him?
Oh, bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease. Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have to find him. Don't let him slip through our grasp.
Yeah, okay.
I'd better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands.
This way.
Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder?
He probably hid his brand. Or maybe he never got a brand?
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that way not too long back. Looked like he was in a right old hurry. And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
He was making for the marshes then. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
You barely have to step out.
Mr. Merchant, can you talk about something else when I walk by?
That's one of our branded. Do we take him in?
Stop.
He's not one of ours. Look, he's with his master.
Oh, okay. I say, man, you guys could try. You could try to take me in. I'm sure Clive will kick your butt.
Far. I better keep my eyes peeled.
Oh, there's the lamp.
A lantern. The one Norris was carrying, no doubt. At least I know which way he went.
Wolf.
Someone made sure work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris.
Well, we'll find out in a second.
Norris, I presume.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
I never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you. There's few would have been so kind. And sorry. You're no Imperial dog. Far from it.
I've been called worse. Oh. I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial search before it begins. A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
I wonder how they never knew. So, like, I'm assuming a bearer is someone, like... Can they use magic without the use of the crystals? I can't figure out what the difference is. Like, what's their gift? Outside of being a dominant. Because it looks like being a dominant does it, but going by Sid's arm.
You barely have just...
I'll be fucked if I'm leaving this to him.
There you are, Clive. How goes the search?
Well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Shut up.
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter, then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it.
You regret it.
I wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner.
You regret it.
Bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell you. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty. Still, you did the right thing. Thank you. It's not much considering, but please, take this.
Nice. I know, right? The hand over emote. There's another side quest. I saw it. There it is. Something wrong, mister?
Here, you're that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you? Can you give me a hand? Curse my luck. I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like an utter fool. Now, I've not got your knack, see, and I need that shard to chill my fish if I'm to take him to market.
Okay, so they can...
It's just a short climb down. I'll make it worth your while.
Okay, so they can use magic without the crystals, but it turns you into stone. So they're slaves? Is that the logic I'm getting here from this?
I can't promise anything.
Well, just promise you'll look. Ah, there may be one thing I failed to mention about the crystal. A creature might have already claimed it.
Claimed it?
All right, eaten it, but only might have, you understand. There were a lot of bog crabs down there. Nasty buggers, them.
Sounds like I need to break a few shells.
Oh, don't worry, there weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the marsh, as they say. The ladder's right over there.
Because just based on the bits and pieces I've picked up, they can do magic without the crystals. Which you would think would make them the ones in charge, but if it's like a double-edged sword and it turns you to stone... Maybe. But taking a page from Dragon Age doing that. Crab!
Never heard of crabs eating crystal. This should be interesting.
Haha, I flipped you over.
Get him!
I like the random finishers he does.
Sick him, Torgal. Get him. There, boy. Get him.
Nice.
This must be it. No point spending any more time down here than I have to.
Well, any luck?
Yours, I presume.
You found it! Oh, thank you!
Is it still usable if a crab... Okay.
Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for poor eating indeed.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, I will, I promise. No point casting my nets of a morning if I'm without a crystal to see the catch to town. There was a time honest tax-paying folk could get new ones whenever they wanted. Can't now, though, not for love nor money. Crystals are scarce, and the Empire tightens its purse strings more every day. Lose this little beauty again, and I might as well scrap my nets and take to begging.
So you guys are just one tax raise away from being no better than the bearers, and yet you still treat them worse. Okay. Any more side quests here? While I'm here? I'm in town. Ooh, there's one up there.
The bridge to East Pool's mended.
This way? Yeah, this way.
I hear the leathers are due to go up.
I did.
Martha said the blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
Spooter. I'm always too busy button mashing square that I forget circle makes it easier to get close to enemies. Ooh, too far away. So Garuda's thing pulls enemies closer, while the Phoenix one pulls me closer. What's up, dude?
You there! Over here!
What you want?
Excuse me, I'll use that blade of yours. Curse my luck. I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash. Wait. That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You and the Marfors, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you then. Not while there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Made out baked, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
Well, we'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. But it made them mean instead.
Angry.
Arthur's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
All right. I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Aye, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait. When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. He'll want to know if it's safe to come across. All right, off you go then.
So then, is the thing on their hip that the NPCs are carrying, is it a crystal holder that they're carrying? Because they all have that little thing there. So is it a crystal holder? I don't like killing wolves, but if I must. They're hangry. Making me kill a creature because it's hungry. But they are danger.
I'm gonna find this Bryce and let him know the road's safe.
That poor stag. Torgal, what are you doing? Oh. Yeah, but unlike in the demo where it was a button for that, I have to go back to Sid's base and talk to an NPC. So when I go back to Sid's base, I'll go look at that.
You, Bryce?
What's it to you, bearer?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves. So I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack. Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge.
Yeah.
Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you?
Move it.
Oh, Frederick. You wily bastard. I'd never thought to pit beast against beast like that.
I punch him.
You served us well, bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks to your master.
I punch him. I want to punch him. His voice just makes the comments worse. Clive is allowed to punch one rude NPC as a treat.
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.
Just one. I feel like more than one would just cause bigger problems. But just one. So it has to be the biggest asshole of them
I
all.
remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. Rosaria seemed a very different place back then.
East Pool.
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rossfield.
How do you know?
It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
She's not gonna betray me, is she?
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes. But oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
Yes. Oh yeah, and Clive was branded.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and...
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah.
Wait for her to drink, Jill. You wait for her to drink before you drink that.
Do you think you'll
Okay.
stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess.
Duchess?
Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
Yes. Of course.
She lives.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
No. This is good news.
Please. There is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
He's dead, isn't he? Yep.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
Clive.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
Okay.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later.
It's not your fault, Clive. It's really not your fault. I guess the...
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
I like his face.
Do you remember that night on the balcony, when we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
So you two gonna kiss? Damn it.
We should get some rest.
Right.
God damn it.
Good night, Clive. Sleep well.
Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Oh, that's where his clothes come from.
Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh, look at him.
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes,
right.
Thank you. You've been most kind.
So when do I get this in game? Like 14.
I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
Okay. I guess.
If we
Wow, I
follow
got a
the
sword
road to the
too.
north, it should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
Okay, I guess I can trust her. Yeah, I know. Yoshi P needs to talk to Yoshi P. I know, but, you know, they could talk a little faster. That is a nice sword. One of a set of 7 swords said to have been forged in the flames of Mount Justanus. Invictus has been passed down through generations for use by the Archduke's family and his closest shields. Archduke Elwyn presented Invictus to Rodney Murdoch on the day he was promoted to Lord Commander of the Ducal Army. I see. Interesting. Alright, Phoenix Gate, now that we're in proper clothing, not the Imperial stuff. So you mean to tell me his mother...
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
Do you all know Clive?
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned.
That was part of the thing
And
he
now
eyed, yes.
that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
He is a bearer.
My bearers.
I have bearers.
Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still consider the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
The mayor
One of
does
the
see the
bearers
brand, right?
Is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
Mayor, you do realize Clive is branded?
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer. He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travellers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street. And never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'll often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Viceroy stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
You know something.
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with him.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
For making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Jill doesn't seem to mind Clive, but they likely aren't going to talk to you anyway. Not all of them recognize you, like the mayor and Hannah did.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself.
You really gonna tell him who you are? Is that wise? can't trust everybody here.
Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here. We'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
Can't have gone too far.
Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further?
We'll find him, Clive. Don't worry.
Look. There's someone over there.
It might be him. We should hurry. Company.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
Get him! Sick of trouble! That's enough!
Hey. Get up here.
Get him!
I got it, Jill. Don't worry. Oh, thanks for the ice. That was timely.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition, one which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Clive, that's nice of you. Sad, but nice.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing, The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stay behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
So even they
I know
won't
a man
take them.
named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah, after all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
I like how the mayor's just completely ignoring the fact that Clive is technically not a lord anymore. At least not until I do something about his mother, which I hope I get to do. If there's anybody I want to punch, it's her. Oh, sorry. Wrong button. Sorry, Clive, sorry.
The Deadlands are aptly named.
I didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing. The blight is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
We won't be able to use any magic here.
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the lad's life force, and problems are all that's left.
I can hardly imagine what this place used to look like before the Blight took it.
I remember. It was beautiful.
Yeah, I guess no monsters does make it a kind of safe place. Dim obelisk. Are you okay,
There
Clive?
it is. Phoenix Gate. Where it all went wrong.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth.
You can't avoid it forever. You're not going alone. You got Torgal and Jill with you. Not gonna help Jill? Oh, she's okay. Oh, there we go. Now he's helping her.
It's almost
Yeah.
as if time had stood still.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. is just as I left it. Let's have a look around.
You okay, Clive? Do you need a hug? Yeah, they're basically like the etherites.
Could I have done this?
Clive.
Could anyone?
Whoa. That is a big crater. That was definitely done by a Freet. But so no one came here? At all? Bandits didn't move in? Ghosts? Beasties? Torkel, where are you going?
What is it, Torgal?
So something did move in.
Clive.
How do you not hear the dog growling, Clive? It's him.
That's him. He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know.
Okay, I guess we're going in. Where'd he go? How does he move so fast?
Where is he?
Nowhere to be seen.
Damn it! He's like a bloody eel.
What is this place, anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Yeah. Do his thingy.
Yes. He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return. Where the hell did he go?
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix.
I was gonna say, Clive has the blessing of the Phoenix. That should be enough.
Thank you, Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
Nevermore.
Wasn't this place destroyed in the fight? Not all of it, it seems. The Hall of the Ancestors.
Another gate. Let's see if this one opens. Could this place really be a fallen ruin?
You could hardly call it a ruin. It's perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
Those ones are going to attack me, aren't they?
Have you ever seen anything like this? Jill?
It was you, Clive. I knew that thing was gonna come alive.
What do we do?
The usual.
Sounds good to me. More.
More trouble.
You know what to do, boy.
Fallen Hunter? Is it because they're not actually the dominant, he just has the blessing? And we're in there with somebody who... Yeah, maybe that's it. I can't imagine it's there to fight the dominant. Though he did say safe return, so maybe... Rude, you knocked me out of the sky. Get over here. How dare you be out of range?
How can these things still function?
Very easily.
How can any of this? This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
Well, something was here recently. Because that wasn't from us. Did that mean all the areas have a place like this? No. Bad defense, no. No. Bad. No.
Get him, boy. Sick him, Torgal.
I came from that way. Okay, so I want to go this way. Well, oh, yeah, because they did fight in here, so it's very, it's in ruins now, more than it was before. More? Ooh, you're a big
Looks like
one.
you can take a beating.
Then let's give it one.
This me.
Sick him, Torgal. Get him, boy.
Haha, I parried you.
Over here. Sick him, Torgal.
Got that. Got that.
This time.
Does Torkel also have the Blessing of the Phoenix? He's got fire around him like he does.
You know what to do, boy. Not this time.
This be.
Sick him, Torgal.
Get out of that.
You know what to do, boy.
Haha, I parried you again.
You know what to do, boy.
Does any of this make sense to you?
None. Let's find the hooded man and leave.
Another favor of the wind. Can I get more inventory space? Maybe that's something I can craft. What do we got now? Bob?
Hey.
Whatever they are, I don't think they're friendly.
You guys have never seen a bomb before?
Get him! Get him, boy! Get him! Sick him, Torgal!
Alright. How deep does this thing go?
Would Joshua have had to run this gauntlet too?
No. At least not that I ever heard about. I imagine the Phoenix would receive a warmer welcome.
I would hope so.
Here we go again. Where will we end up this time?
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect. Could the hooded man really have taken this path?
We won't know until we've followed it all the way to the end. Come on, let's keep looking.
More enemies this time.
You know what to do, boy. Not this time.
No. The nodes are gonna be a problem. Rude. Damn it. We focus on the node.
Too slow.
Okay. Miss me. Miss me again.
There, boy. Give them all you've got, boy.
Damn it. Miss me. Oh.
Not this time.
Miss me again.
Too slow.
You're very bad at this.
Sick of Torgal. Don't let them get away. That's enough. There, boy.
Nice. Fun times. Are we there yet? Nope.
Get him. Keep your distance, boy. Get him.
More bombs.
There's more of them.
They'll fall like the rest.
Clive, you're so confident. I mean, you can back it up, but you're very confident.
There, boy.
You can back it up. I can't guarantee that I can back it up.
Get him. It's over.
There we go. Nice.
It's over.
Will of the Wind. Okay, this way? That's the only glowing door. Torgal, you don't gotta stay with your hackles up. You can relax. But what now? Okay, so we can't go back that way.
I don't like this.
Oh! You're big. And dangerous.
Seems the feeling's mutual.
Iron Giant, yep.
A little help. Get him, boy. Sick of trouble.
Nope.
Not this time.
Nope. He tried to smash me.
You know what to do. Get him. You know what to do.
Getting better at that.
Sick of trouble. Get him.
Gotcha.
Sick of trouble.
I like that it switches between the Phoenix and Garuda on its own. I don't have to keep switching it.
Get him. There, boy.
Uh-oh.
Destroying energy.
Not for long, it isn't. With me. Give them all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away. There. Now.
This is our chance.
Sick of trouble. Get him. Sick of trouble.
Haha, I parried you.
You know what to do.
Ooh, I didn't even need the marker that fast. Getting better at that.
Sick of trouble. Get him, boy. Not this time. Too slow. Get him. There, boy. Sick of trouble. Fall.
Oof. Honestly, that was starting to hurt my hand a little bit.
It's done.
What are these creatures? And why do they keep attacking us?
You good, Torgal?
They're probably asking themselves the same thing. We're the ones trespassing here. They're just protecting their home. Jill, look.
What? What? I want to see. Oh.
Is that some kind of mural?
It's worth a closer look, whatever it is.
Which means there's a way down. That way? Oh, there's a shiny over here. Do this. Okay. Aren't murals things like painted on the wall? That's not painted. That's. I mean, I guess a mural can be sculpted. This is gonna be a boss battle. I feel like this is gonna be another boss battle. This looks like a boss battle room. Oh, you're ugly.
All right then.
Licked. Nope.
This time.
I'm only just above this thing's level. Nope. 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 That dodgeable. Well, to be fair, outside of, you know, monsters out in the...
It wasn't like the others.
It would seem this place holds even more secrets than we thought.
I mean, outside of the monsters out in the open world, I wasn't really doing any, like, side stuff. Outside of the few we did on the way here. So I think there's some new side quests out at Sid's base.
Look out!
A wraith?
Don't let them get away. You know what to do, boy.
Creepy. So the Phoenix's blessing is enough to open the doors and activate the things.
Lights.
Well, that did something.
But not enough to not get attacked? That seems a little silly. If I have the Phoenix's blessing, we're back here again. Do I need to go through all the doors? I guess I need to go through all the doors. Alright then. This game's an action game before it's an RPG, so I'm not really all that surprised about the Sinji experience. Miss me. I didn't miss you, though. Ooh, teleported. So this puzzle is very much RPG.
Another fallen wonder.
Well, not really a puzzle, but it's a nuisance. we sure we want to stand on that? I'm surprised most of this stuff still works. I mean, after all, Ifrit and Phoenix did go and destroy half the place.
So, it isn't a dead end after all.
Apparently not.
You know, I feel like... Sorry, random observation from me, but I feel like Jill's outfit would be pretty easy to recreate in 14. Not every detail of it, of course, but like the main parts of it. What is that? Why is it all black and goopy like that?
It all seems to lead to this room.
And look what's in it.
This room's creepier than the rest of it. Like, what's all that?
How old do you suppose this is? 1,000 years? More?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before. Who is that in the middle, do you think? Some sort of god?
I think that's Ifrit. They're frozen.
You're him. The second dominant of fire. Who are you?
Uh-oh.
What?
Did we get teleported somewhere?
I'm back.
Where it killed the Phoenix.
Joshua!
Oh god, don't make me watch this again.
Stop it! Please! Stop!
I did this. I killed him.
No, you didn't. You didn't know. I don't think it counts if you didn't know.
Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe. I should have protected him that day. It was my duty.
Clive.
Joshua.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry. I failed you. Joshua died, I killed him. And I blamed another for what I did, to spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran from everything. And now? Are you ready to accept the truth? I am. I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do. So that Joshua's soul can finally rest in peace. Me. I will press on.
Come, Ifrit. Show me who you truly are.
I had a feeling that was going to happen. Oh, you have that skill here too, huh? Fight him in pieces. Out.
Not this time.
Yeah, there we go. Nope. I'm just saying, is this what the Warrior of Light looks like when he's fighting primals?
Not this time.
Because up until recently, we were fighting the primals alone. Yeah, no, all these attacks are in 14.
Not this time.
It's cooler seeing it from a, solo standpoint, though. Do I have to fight him myself now?
Will you deny it? Even when the truth's staring right at you? Come on, Clive. Face your fears.
We need to accept it. So this is basically the Dark Knight quest. So Clive's a Dark Knight. It's pretty much what this is telling me. He's got more health than Ifrit did. He's the you're the dominant of fire, technically.
I see. You'd have me learn by example.
We need to learn how to channel Ifrits. Hellfire. Ooh. That's okay. Come on.
No escape, eh? It's all right. I'm done running from you. Together, then. It's time to find out who we are, once and for all.
I got a new bar.
Show yourself, Ifrit.
Now we're getting somewhere. You want me to use the LB, don't you? That's what that is. That's a limit break, isn't it?
truth of it now. You are not Ifrit. I am.
I love these cinematic moments. God, I love this game. You okay, Clive? You look like you need a hug again. Your shadow also looks like it might need a hug. Dude, they're so much fun to like take part in, even if it's just button mashing. What is it with Yoshi P and giving his protagonist like excruciating headaches?
Clive, are you all right?
Jill. It's nothing. I'll be fine. No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
Clive, you could at least tell her.
Clive, are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want? I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth, even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Will you two just kiss?
Thank you, Jill.
If he is here, then the disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
Are you just not gonna make yourself known? Ooh! Oh, Titan, how are you? Not happy, I see.
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
Is that some
who delivered? Who delivered the coffer said? He said Sid paid him.
Is that her head? Did he send Bernadette's head back to Titan?
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me?
I don't know what else would set him off.
Find out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him.
I kind of want to know what's in the
Out his
box.
heart, him and all his filthy brood. And send every last one of them down.
Sure.
Yes, yes, my lord.
Dude, when a guy who is, you know, the host of something called Titan, if he says out, you out. You don't stand there and wait. It's her head, isn't it? Are you gonna show me what's in there? I mean, I kind of want to know. At the same time, I kind of don't want to know. Is it her? Please don't actually be her head. I don't really want to see a disembodied. I really don't want to see a body part. Don't do this to me.
Benedicta.
It is her! Oh god. Okay, it is show me body part. Okay. Jeez. Scare me like that. That is the last thing I want to know right now. Clive has gained control of the icon Ifrit, allowing access to new iconic abilities such as Ignition, a fiery lunge that drives back enemies while dealing continuous damage, as well as unlocking the limit break gauge. Slots for Ifrit's abilities are shared with those for the Phoenix and can be confirmed via the... The limit break gauge is located beneath Clive's HP bar. Yep. Release Clive's inner beast and semi-prime into Ifrit by pressing L3 R3 when the gauge is full. The gauge fills in battle both by taking damage as well as by successfully performing offensive and defensive maneuvers. Semi-priming temporarily grants increased attack potency and speed, gradual HP regeneration, and guard breaking strikes.
So what next?
We return to Eastpool. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again. About Lady Hannah, amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
All right. We should arrange an introduction then.
You can maybe walk all the way back there. Anyway, I would hope the limit break would have all that. If you're gonna call it a limit break. So,
Torgal, what is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
Torgal. Torgal, you can't just growl and take off. I swear to God, Torgal, if you get hurt, I will bleed the land dry myself. Uh-oh, something happened at East Pool. Oh no. Oh no, something happened. I see fire. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. I saw fire. Yep. They came to East Pool.
What happened here?
The old man's dead. Oh, you're all dead.
Imperials.
No, you're dead. All of you are dead. They were nice. They were nice people.
We've got a live one.
What are you doing here?
Answer me! Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
The Duchess, I bet.
There, boy!
Oh no, I am mad. You're all dead. They were nice people. They made Clive smile. He was happy.
Sick of Torgal. That's enough.
Get him, boy!
You. Who's next? I'll show you no survivors. Where's Lady Hannah? You better not have hurt Hannah.
Thought you could escape us, did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die.
He wasn't actually born one, but we'll get to that later.
Kill all the ducal dogs!
Ducal dogs? Hey, we're innocent people.
Astrologer.
There, boy!
You. How could a healer hurt innocent people? Oh, yes, it will. No.
Get him, boy! Sick of trouble! Get him! Sick of trouble!
Thank you, Clive. I feel better having seen you rip that guy's heart out like that. Oh, no, you don't. No. Who's next?
Get him, boy! There, boy! Sick of trouble! There, boy! There, boy! Sick of trouble! Get him!
You get over here.
All must burn! The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annabella's command!
I knew it. I already wanted to run her through. Focus, Clive.
You can wait.
swear to God, if something happened to Hannah.
Sick of Torgal. Get him,
Oh. I've got 3 primal powers in me. You ain't getting away.
Sick of Torgal. Get him, boys.
Yep, there's Hannah.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah. You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
Too late! Gav! Clive!
Oh, good. I was ready to go again.
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
Clive, are you sure we can't just go straight to your mother? I really don't want to wait. I really want to cut her head off. Fine. Do it your way.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kuka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Alright, back to the hideaway, I guess. I have a feeling it was only a matter of time before Clive actually joined them. Righting wrongs.
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick...
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
I like Sid. He has red flags all around him. I'm pretty sure he's going to die, but I like him.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these,
You lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sandbreck is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
Isn't that what you guys have been doing?
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
Is that not what you...
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry.
But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
So wait, they're the Royalists, not the Empire? I am so confused. I thought they were the Empire. They're the...
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the Mother Crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the Mother Crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the Mother Crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the Mother Crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
You got anything better to do?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
I'll pick with Karen later.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick...
Clive! You're alright! I thought you might be... Ah!
I missed you too, buddy. You.
I see I'm busy here.
I don't care.
What do you want?
Flame tongue. Let me see. Book of Bryn. Wow. I craft that.
No scratches, all right? Anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
I heard Otto barking at his
Clive, was it?
No, I think it's a book that would have been written about him. That's a scary thought. There's probably a lot of sex in there. Where's the tome guy? Oh, he's over there.
Have you come for a tale?
I have many adventures to tell you about.
Now this, I believe you will find most interesting.
Content. Chord. Aegis. Dang, but I think to the term. Aegis. Oh, yeah, it's an Eggy. Has historically been used to describe those ethereal entities that can be conjured by dominance. Eggies are capable of casting potent magics corresponding to the elemental adjustment of their creators. Though unquestionably formidable, they will fade immediately should the dominant who gave them happen to be slain. Let's see. Fear and uncertainty reign in his early years. They did. Huh. The dating system used throughout the twins, which marks the years of the realm that have passed since the signing of the Continental Accord some 800 years ago. In the centuries since nations have risen and fallen, and the accord between them has faltered, but the calendar persists. An international pact made the dawn of the present era in which such matters as the treatment of bearers and the establishment of a realm-wide currency were laid out. It formed the basis of much of Valestian society as it stands today, including the branding of bearers and their status as non-persons. It also put in place a universal calendar marking a symbolic fresh start for mankind, albeit one which put magic users at a crippling disadvantage. Bearer. A person with the power to cast magics without a crystal. In Valistia, men and women who awaken as bearers are enslaved, branded with a mark on their cheek that leads some to call them by the pejorative moniker branded. Though their powers do not begin to approach those of the Almighty Dominants, they too suffer from the crystal's curse, gradually turning into stone over a lifetime of channeling ether for others. Ah, so Dominants also have that. The price bearers and Dominants pay for channeling ether through their bodies, the gradual petrification of their flesh, it does not affect those who use a crystal to cast magics. Beginning with the stiffness and ache in the extremities, as the curse progresses, limbs are rendered immobile and the pain unbearable. At last, the victim turns completely to stone and their body crumbles into dust. There is no known cure. Oh no, we were talking about that earlier. It's very Dragon Age. Dominant. Those within whom sleeps the power of an icon. Though they look and think no differently to any other man or woman, they can not only cast elemental magics without a crystal, but also transform themselves into beasts of world-shattering strength at any moment. There is only ever one dominant for each icon, a new dominant only awakening after the previous dies. Some awaken at birth, while others are chosen later in life, but once one is chosen, one's life changes forever. The icon. Okay. Priming. The act of a dominant transforming their living flesh into that of their icon. Dominants most often prime during times of war, using the immense strength of their icon to turn the tides of battle. Though it is usually done deliberately, the dominant remaining in control of the icon even when primed. On occasion, a dominant will lose control of their powers and see their icon run riot. The act of a dominant calling upon a part of their icon's power without fully transforming into legendary beast itself. It does not require nearly as much ether as to fully prime, taking less of a toll on the dominant's flesh. Upon semi-priming, the host takes on some aspects of their icon, sprouting wings or becoming clad in stone. Jinchurikis. Interesting. Bearers forced to fight for the nations that enslaved them, to stimulate the urge to flee. The penalty for desertion is death, and soldiers are encouraged to keep a close watch on each other to prevent others from doing so. The brand upon a soldier's cheek presenting an additional obstacle, and so most follow their orders, turning steadily to stone with each draw on the ether. To lose one's life to the curse being lauded as a hero's death. The bastards. A unit of Imperial Army assassins tasked with taking the head of the Iron Kingdom's dominant, Warden of Ice, and Dessel for the icon Shiva. All of its members, including its leader, Tiamat, are bearers, branded men pressed into servitude for their ability to weird. Oh, they were the group was called the. That's interesting. Okay, so yeah, bearers are people who can use magic without the crystals.
Wish to study the tomes?
So they're basically mages. But overusing it petrifies you. Oh hey, you're the one guy. King of Alud and Dominant of Odin, the Warden of Darkness. At the Battle of Belenus Tor, he not only took personal command of the royal army, but rode into the fray himself, galloping through the air atop his six-legged steed, and goading Bahamut into a battle that shook the skies. I didn't really see him as aloof. Unshakable, sure. He didn't really strike me as aloof, though. What happened to her? Yeah, but what happened to her? I haven't found her yet. I will be upset if she's dead. No. Yeah, wait, where's Margrace? Yeah, hold on. I'm looking. Ooh. Skate on the night of the Imperial invasion. It declines into eternal charge, and he is proved otherwise. Still fetters. Oh, I guess because Clive technically hasn't met the Lord, he's not gonna... Like, he's not in here yet? But he also hasn't met her. Wait. Is Joshua not in here? Oh, he is. No. That's not going to update that. I'm more than sure it's Joshua. Lives and blocked. Pursued their blessing. Post it. Let's see. Okay, so he got a blessing from the Phoenix from Joshua. Okay, so you can just bless people. To wield fire as a magic without a crystal, it has long been a custom to desire of the dominant of the Phoenix to share part of their power, and this way performing the rite of rejuvenation upon those they appoint as their protectors, that they might serve them better. Okay, so you can just give people you trust a portion of your power, which is how Clive, having not become the dominant, the Phoenix can still use Phoenix abilities. Interesting.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Yep.
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
To our friends. Clive, was it?
Yep, that's his name. Well, under side quests to do. I haven't done these here in some time because I didn't want to come back until I absolutely had to.
Is everything alright?
No, it's not.
What do you need, dude?
You, newcomer. I need help.
What's the matter?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since. I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
All right, I'll go.
Marvelous. Thank you. You'll be rewarded for your time, of course.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwig. Not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps, but the soil there is second to none. Now go, and do not linger. Why, it may already be too late.
You want me to leave? Yes, that's exactly what you want me to do. This one? Yeah. No. Yeah, I may as well. Something tells me I'm gonna need to level up a little bit. Because the stuff at Phoenix Gate was like right under my current level.
Someone's in trouble.
Yep.
Get him, boy! Get him!
Wake up, Torgal.
Thank you, Jill.
Are you hurt?
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along. Wait, I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway. Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. Right. Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
Soil, then. There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant?
Good question. She's just sneaking into people's gardens and taking their soil. I mean, fair, but... Oh, over there.
That should be enough. I better get it back to the hideaway.
So I'm just carrying dirt around now to just what I've been reduced to.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Wanted to send a message.
What happened? Is everything all right?
There you are. And? All safe and sound?
Well, yes, she's standing right there.
Not the girl? The soil. Did you bring it?
Yes. Here.
I've been reduced to adventurer status.
When Martel came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit. But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
But that's...
That's all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay. Although, you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping? Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least. I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick.
Oh, they're not quite edible? Well, I guess if you're stuck in the Deadlands where there's no ether.
Now, my research can continue apace.
Sorry, chicken. Sorry, chicken.
It's never this night. Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
For Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. And you know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait, you were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
Unfortunately.
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
Yeah, okay.
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lost Wing.
Is everybody in Lost Wing?
He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
Should I go check all the other quests? Just make sure there's no more in Lost Wing, so I'm not constantly going to Lost Wing and coming back. So there's 2 more. Do I need to wait tables for you again?
Ah, Clive. I trust you're settling in?
Gradually getting used to the place.
I'm glad to hear it.
What's up?
I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more. Your services will be rewarded, of course.
My waiting tables.
I don't doubt it. Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task itself, I am once again in need of a pair of hands to deliver sustenance to our esteemed companions. I have 3 meals for 3 industrious souls. What say you?
Okay.
I'd be happy to help.
Marvelous. The 3 individuals you'll be seeking out are busying themselves about the hideaway. You'll find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again, Clive.
I like you. Based on what we saw with Titan, I have a really weird feeling that something is gonna really bad happen here soon. I'm gonna be sad if Kenneth is one of the people who does not survive.
Ooh, something smells good. For me, I hope.
It is. Courtesy of Kenneth.
Oh, my thanks. These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
They must keep you busy.
Ah, there's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the staples as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh? Anyway, thanks for the food, and be sure to give Kenneth my regards.
Do chocobos really smell that bad?
Clive, was it?
Back so soon? Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
Kenneth sent me. He thought you might be hungry.
I imagine they smell no different than a farm animal.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Guard duty down here can't be much fun.
It's not. But sometimes folk need locking up, and someone has to watch over them. I help people sleep at night, and that's not a boast many can make. You keep yourself on the right side of these bars now, you hear me?
I'm still not sure why he was in there to begin with. Was he really that much of a danger to himself?
can I help you? Kenneth sent me.
Ah, wonderful. Do you hear that? Our food has arrived. Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
I'm afraid so. Those no longer in need of a Physica's immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest. I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves me very little time for anything else. Happily, Kenneth sees that I stay fed. I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and yourself. Thank you.
I think that's everyone. I better let Kenneth know.
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
There you go.
Ah, you're back. All done? Wonderful.
You didn't let me answer. But yes,
Your
I'm done.
reward, as promised.
Thanks, Kenneth.
The hideaway's quite something. Everyone has their place.
A fact we are proud of, believe me. I'm glad you've witnessed it for yourself. You have your place too, of course, as you have just so capably proven, and you will always have a place with us, should you desire it.
It's kind of you to say so.
It is the truth, and not a soul among us would deny it. I look forward to all that you will bring to our little community.
What? I didn't get any gil. Well, I got a gil bug. I guess I can sell that. Some gil would have been nice though. Okay, there is still one more side quest. I want to make sure I don't have to go to Lost Wing again. Because if I do, I'd rather just do it all at once. I don't want to come back here and grab the quest only for them to say go to Lost Wing again.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost, it was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
It doesn't scare me.
I'm sure he doesn't.
Red letter day. See, it makes
Unless
me...
it won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sandbreck as soon as I can.
Yeah, I think I've grabbed all the quests here. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's go to Lost Wing. I bet the letter is from a lady. Just saying.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I
Yep.
better keep my eyes open. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area. More of the lost supplies.
Nope.
I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far. Might as well ask him.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. And I suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
I ended up in Lost Wing anyway. Can't keep all these empires straight. Which one's the so the one guy isn't the Imperial.
Hey, did Master Quentin summon you? The shad's all salted and smoked.
Hey, doggy.
Seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. And he's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our career out of trouble.
In a second. I have another quest here.
What will we do for supper?
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing up?
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
Yep.
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
There'll be none left for me.
Sun's setting fast.
Alright, let's go find this missing porter. I bet he got attached by something. I did. Let's see, shiny. And should be right up here. Yep. You okay, dude?
right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
Okay, so that was the guy he was supposed to meet.
Goblins. Why am I not surprised? You know what to do. Get him! Sick of trouble! Over here. There, boy! Get him!
Clive, why do you call them goblins when their names are Yeegus?
Not this time.
Nope. Got me that time. I'm not wasting a freeze on this guy.
There, boy. You know what to do, boy.
There we go. Nice. Oh, he didn't make it.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Darn it, didn't make it. Oh, well. Nothing I can do about that. Alright, Quentin, I have some bad news for you. And for the guy back at the hideaway. Come on. Clive, how come you don't sprint in town? I don't think anyone would mind. I still want to know what happened to your chocobo. You know what? I bet she's back at the duchy. In the stables. There's a tavern below? I never really noticed the taverns down below.
Sun's setting fast.
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the South Gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
Oh, I don't have to go tell the other guy? I mean, I don't really want to go tell the other guy, but... Alright. Back to the hideout, then.
Wanted to send a message.
Maybe I should just own up to Otto. There you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me, then. And all thanks to you.
You're welcome.
Losing those supplies is one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter.
So I was right, it's from a girl.
She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
He never mentioned a daughter.
Oh, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin bolts. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
I would think so. Red Letter Day. Okay. I know we're making decent progress, but it is 9 o'clock. I do unfortunately have the work tomorrow. Oh, right, Ifrit. I'll get that later. However, tomorrow is normal stream time. We will be playing this. I couldn't wait till tomorrow and I had to play some more today. Nice. Okay, I will see you guys tomorrow night. You have a good rest of your night.